Hi, kids. Okay, today we are going to look at lesson 115. And what lesson 115 does is it introduces multiplying by two facts. Okay, and we've already worked with multiplying a little bit, but this is new because it's multiplying by two. So let's take a look at it together. Remember, multiplying is simply showing equal groups up. So I have written out 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, or 4 groups of 2. Then I drew a picture to show this. I have 4 groups of 2. 1 group, 2 groups, 3 groups, 4 groups. 2, 4, 6, 8. So the answer to 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 is 8. 4 groups of 2 equals 8. Or we could say 4 times 2 equals 8. 4 times 2 equals 8. And this symbol is called the multiplication symbol or the times symbol. And that is what mathematicians use as a short way of saying groups of. Okay? So it's the multiplication symbol. We would say 4 times 2 equals 8. So let's look at other ways we could do that. Let's say I wanted to do 6 groups of 2. I'm going to go ahead and start with the multiplication fact and write it that way. 6 groups of 2 right here. Or I could say 6 groups of 2. It would be the same thing. Now I'm going to draw the picture. 1 group, 2 groups, 3 groups, 4 groups, 5 groups, 6 groups. If I have 6 equal groups of 2, I can go back and count 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So it would equal 12. Okay. Now I want to tell you about something else. When we deal with multiplication, another way of saying equal groups of is the multiplication symbol. We call the numbers in a multiplication sentence factors. Okay, they're factors when we're dealing with multiplication. And we call the answer the product. So the numbers in the problem are factors and the answer is the product. Okay, so we could think of a lot of multiplying by 2 problems. We could do 7 times 2. We could do 4 times 2. And all I would do, boys and girls, if I didn't know the answer to that, is draw out pictures, or 7 2 times is 14. 7 equal groups, 2 times is 14. And we can go back to our addition to get that answer, can we? 4 groups, 2 times, or 2 equal groups of 4 is 8. Okay, so you can go back and think about your addition, or you can draw pictures to get the answer for the multiplication, the multiplying by 2. Now, I want to show you something else we can do when we deal with multiplication. And this is called the commutative property, because we can mix the way we say it. I could do 7 times 2, or I could do 2 times 7. Both the answers would be the same. I just reverse the numbers, and that doesn't make a difference, okay? It'll be 7 equal groups of 2. So we're going to play around with this. We're going to look at page 115A, which is our lesson worksheet. And we're going to go ahead. I hope you have it in front of you. We're going to go ahead, and the numbers in box number 1, the products, the answers to the multiplication problem should be in order. Let's look at 0 times 2. If I had 0 equal groups of 2, then I have 0, right? I don't have any. If I have 1 equal group of 2, how many do I have? I have 2. Okay, so we have 0, and then 1 times 2 is 2. And then let's go to 2 groups of 2 would be 4. 3 times 2 would be 6. 4 times 2, so 4, 2 times. You can go back to addition. 4 plus 4 is 8. 5 times 2 would be 2 equal groups of 5, and that would be 10. 6 times 2 is 12. 7 times 2 is 14. 8 times 2 is, go back to the double, because that's what it is when we deal with multiplication. Times 2 only, it's going to be the double, right? 16 and then 18. And then so now you have your answers, and you're going to start memorizing them, hopefully. And the 2 should be pretty easy because it's doubling it, right? So go and do section 2. And then on section 3, it's the missing factor, kind of like we've done with the missing add-in on addition. One of the factors is missing to make it equal 8. So how many, let's look at number 3 together. How many groups of 2 do we need to equal 8? We need 4, don't we? 4 times 2 is 8. Okay, put that paper aside, and let's look at paper 115A. And you should do fine on this paper. I just wanted to go over number 1 with you. The rest of it, I'm hoping that you can read on your own, or if you need to ask your parents what some of the words say, go ahead and do so. But at this point, before we take our test tomorrow, I'm hoping that you know how to do the majority of these problems, but feel free to ask if you need to. Okay, let's read number 1 together. The children were walking in pairs. George counted 8 pairs of children. Draw X's to show the children. Okay, so a pair is how many? 2. We're multiplying by 2. You're going to show 8 pairs of children. So I would underline, draw X's to show the children. You know what? You don't even need to do that on this. This is a different one. You can just know, draw 8 pairs of children. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. After you've drawn your 8 pairs of children, if you need to circle them to count by 2s, then do so. Circle them, and then you can get your answer. All right, and the rest of this, I want you to tackle on your own. Again, if you are having problems on any of the questions, flip it over to the back and do the problem that is just like the one on the front, just using different information. And that will help to make sure that you know how to do it. Okay, boys and girls, good luck. Bye-bye.